Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you my everyday makeup look that I do in the holidays. This is the look, so if you want to know how to get this look, then keep on watching. So first things first is I am a different colour to my neck because I had a spray tan, so my face is a bit paler than my neck and my hands. So at the moment I am using my NYX, if you can see that, NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation, which is only just the right colour for my skin. And I will be using the Sephora Beauty Blender, which I need to replace soon with some type of beauty sponge, because I got that when I was in America. So it's a damp beauty sponge with just a tiny bit of foundation along my face. This is a very natural medium coverage foundation, I would say. It's pale at the moment for me because of my spray tan. The light is very exposed because it is halfway through the middle of the day, so it is very bright. So this is my layer of foundation. I normally use concealer, but I don't think I really need to today because my under eyes aren't that bad. I'll just take a tiny bit more for under my eyes. Instead, I'm nearly running out of this foundation, but I will get a replacement soon because I have been using it quite a lot this month. So I did find some concealer. I am using my MAC Pro Longwear SPF 15 in the shade NW15, just to kind of brighten up my under eyes with the same beauty blender, just to kind of cover up the purple under my eyes. And I really like this concealer because it's very brightening and very full coverage. And I'll just take that round to the sides of my eyes to kind of cover up all the veins on top as well. And it gives it that nice matte finish, like satiny matte dewy finish. And I'll take it onto my nose as well. So now I have put some concealer under my eyes. So if the lighting is changing, the sun's decided to come out, so I have had to change the angle of the camera. So next I liked to take some powder, which I will get in a minute. But as you can see, it is a very full coverage concealer and foundation, so it is very brightening under the eyes. So if the lighting is changing, the sun's decided to come out, so I've had to change the angle of the camera. So next I'm going to take my NYX HD Finishing Powder in translucent, which I just like to take on a normal powder brush and kind of just set everything in place. This is one of the first powders I've ever tried, and so far I have been really liking it. It gives it a nice matte finish and doesn't give flashback when you take a photo with flash, which I know is a big problem for some people, which I really like how it just does both, plus it's really cheap. So next I like to do my eyebrows, which I will do off camera, but I just wanted to show you what product I use. I use the MAC Mechanical Pencil, like in dark, like light brown, dark blonde colour, which I think suits my eyebrows really well. So my eyebrows are done. It's taken me a while. They aren't perfect, but they look alright to me, just fixing them up. So next I like to take the Natural Eyes eyeshadow palette by Too Faced with the shade Heaven, which is that one there. It's just your basic base cream colour to put on the base of your lid. I am using the MAC 217 blender brush, tapping off the excess. And when I do my everyday makeup, I do wear eyeshadow, but I don't do it very bold like I would when I go out. So next I'm taking Cashmere Bunny, which is that shade there, on the same brush, not a lot, just a tiny bit, and then taking it in the crease of the eye, like the outer crease, to give it that kind of natural smoky eye, and then kind of dragging it along like a quarter of my eye. So as you can see, there is a difference, but there isn't much of a difference. It's very subtle. And then I do the same to the other eye. And sorry if you can hear noise in the background. My brother is playing on his Xbox, so it is a bit noisy. Then just taking it into the quarter of my lid, and you can kind of see the brown shadow of it. I might just take a little bit more to build it up. These shadows I find are really easy to blend and look really natural, like that. It kind of just gives it that little dark shadow to it. And then I like to take Nudie, which is kind of a similar colour, but I also like to take it in with Sexpresso, which is that one. So I like to get a mix of both, and kind of just put that on top of the other shadow, but higher up into the crease, like that. So doing the same thing, and putting it on top of the other shadow, like that. So I just kind of build that up until I get the right amount of colour that I want on my lids, like that. And then next I like to take a little bit of the shimmery shade, that one there, push up on the exact same brush. I don't use any different brushes. I know I probably should, but I don't have any other good brushes. And kind of just put it on the outer corner of my eye from there to about the centre. Build it up so slightly, just to give it that shimmery look, like that. And I'll probably just take a bit more of Cashmere Bunny and Sexpresso and kind of put it back around the outer corner of my eye, give it more of that smoky look. My mirror's up there, so that's where I'm looking. Kind of just blending that out like that, and then doing the same on the other side, like that, trying to get them to be even. So that's the best I'm going to get for my eyes, and that's just something that's really natural and shimmery at the same time, and that is the palette that I tend to reach for the most. So next I like to do my mascara. It's just this random little mini sample mascara from number 7, and that I have had for quite a while, and I just think it gives it that nice natural feathered type of look. I don't put too much on because it goes clumpy otherwise, so I just like to use a tiny bit on the top lid lashes, and it gives it a nice colour as well. And if I get any on my skin like I just did, I just wipe it away and then do my bottom lashes. like that. Very natural for an everyday type of eye look. So next I like to take this NYX bronzer with this small kabuki brush and not put a lot on and just kind of dust it on the, like in a C, on my outer corners of my face to give me that bronzed look. And now, especially because I've got spray tan on, I need to kind of blend that in with my neck, and this gives it the really nice kind of natural but blended bronze type of look, like that. And if you see me looking into over there, that's because my mirror is over there, so it kind of just gives it that nice chiseled look. So next I like to do my highlight, which is most people's favourite product, which is mine. I like to take my MAC Soft and Gentle Minimalise Skin Finish, which seems to be a lot of people's favourites. And I like to take the same powder brush that I did for my powder and kind of just take a tiny bit, not a lot of this highlight, because you can build it up to be quite noticeable, like very highlighted. But I like to just do a very subtle type of look, and I find this highlight isn't very, like, it's more glittery than it is like chrome type of look, like most highlights are. Kind of like my MUA pink highlight, which is quite similar to this. That's more like one streak and it's really powerful, but this is like iridescent individual sparkles, which I like for a natural day. And then I'll just take what left over on the brush and put it down my nose and on my Cupid's bow. Next I like to set my face before I do my lips, and then I'll set it again just to kind of make all that foundation melt. And I like to use the MAC Prep and Prime Plus Spray, which, as you can see, I've nearly run out of. So it's not got a very powerful spray on it anymore, but that's what I really like to use. While that setting spray is sinking in, I like to take my NYX Suede matte lip liner in the shade Sandstorm and outline my lips. Like that. And I have decided to use the MAC matte lipstick in the shade Taupe. I just think it goes really well, and it's a very dark but kind of rosy nude colour, really. Like that. There's people outside, so that's why you can hear a lot of screaming. But that is the finished look. As you can see, it is very natural, but the eyebrows are bold, but that is the only like noticeable thing that I will do, is my eyebrows quite bold and my face very subtle. So I hope you enjoyed this makeup look, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. Don't forget to check out my other video that I recently just posted, my Ride or Die makeup tag, which features some of these products in it actually. And don't forget to subscribe, that button down below,